Alright, Penguin Brothers against the Protoss. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I feel like with Penguin Brothers, we've had some insane games against Protoss and some awful games, so... Wait, how did I used to play Penguin Brothers against Protoss? I think I always did, like, Viking Harass. Maybe I should just try that. I'll do Hellion and Viking Harass. That was the plan. I just remember having a starport on a reactor and just sending my Vikings 2x2 to my opponent's main and to my opponent's natural, and it was great. I really enjoyed it. 2 Vikings one-shot pros, by the way. Really, really good against pros, so it's actually a pretty crazy strat somehow. I'm gonna go for a gas first here, so I can get my Hellions extra fast. Kind of similar to the last game, just not gonna be making an absolutely ridiculous Ghost Banshee composition instead. That's the main difference here. I could technically proxy my starport. I feel like the Penguin Brothers, just so you guys, if you guys in chat don't know the rules are basically I can make Hellions / Hellbats, Vikings, and Thors. And the Thor being kind of like the Penguin Grandpa, I guess. That was a rule that was added in later on. But yeah, mostly Hellbats and Vikings. And if you wonder why, it's because they both waddle. It's actually a very funny origin story. I used to do this build. I invented this build to play it against Zerg. It was actually like, well, I wouldn't say it was a great strat. It was a decent strat, okay? I'm a Viking Hellbat all-in. I still do it sometimes. Even though Hellbat all-ins do suck, if there is a good Hellbat all-in against Zerg, it's probably the Penguin Brothers. And one day someone came into my chat, I think it was a Korean guy, and he said, oh, in Korea we call this build the Penguin Brothers. And I was like why? I actually had no idea. I didn't know that build had a name. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And then they said they both waddle, and it was just so freaking funny to hear that for the first time, because I never even paid attention to it. And then from then on, every time I do the Penguin Brothers, you just see them like waddle the entire army. The Thors don't quite waddle as much as the Vikings and the Hellbats, but it still fits. Let's see if we can find what our Protoss guy is up to over here. So normally timed scout. Do have to keep my Reaper at home. Because my add-on is vulnerable, basically. Like, I can't switch over my buildings. If the probe is there, you can just block the barracks from landing, or the factory from landing, rather, and that is way too annoying, and I don't want to deal with it, so I'm going to skip dealing with that altogether. Now, we did see a second pylon, so there's probably no proxy Stargate. Exactly, there we go. There's the probe. If I now moved out with my Reaper, I would have been actually screwed, because I wouldn't be able to switch my add-on, so I'm very happy that I did that. I also feel like it's a pretty predictable move, by the way. I feel like in probably like 75% of the games where Protoss Probe Scout against me, they hide it and then send it back. You can always just kill it by looking around your base. So I guess usually you don't really want to keep it at home.
Add-on complete.
It's just over. Let's see what tech he's going for. This is very important. Is it down yet? It's a Stargate. Okay, that does change things. Stargate is a little bit more difficult because I can't land my Vikings. If I land my Vikings against like a bunch of Phoenixes, it's just going to be problematic. Oh, he's not going to kill the SCV. Oh, that's nice, actually. Then I'll be able to finish that command center. And then, oh, wait, what are you doing over here? Okay. Also a little bit late on that reactor. SCV is going to distract the Adept, which is nice. If he goes back, no, he's not going to. Oh, actually, we might be able to kill that. Not 100% sure. Okay, so I'm thinking that maybe... I think I'm going to kill this because of the Reaper, by the way. I think we should maybe... barely not maybe? Oh, we actually got it. There we go. Maybe we should go for an all-in. Because I can't imagine just making mass Vikings in the long term against the Stargate is going to be very effective. Let's see what I can find. Should I skip the next couple of Hellions? I'm just getting Oracle vibes here. I can't explain why, but I'm getting Oracle vibes. Let's see if it's actually an Oracle. Hey, it is an Oracle. Man, I'm such a hacker sometimes. Oh, he did kill it. I thought I was going to be able to scout the Stargate again. That's unfortunate. Wait, maybe? I saw the Hellions move across the map, right? Maybe I can counterattack and run by into his natural while he's trying to attack me with the depths. Because my Vikings and Hellions are going to be able to defend for sure. See what other kind of timing I have. I mean, I'm definitely going to try to attack. I'm going to make an armory and go for a Hellbat attack. Let's see. Oh, my Vikings are just not quite done. Oh, the Adepts are at home, but he's not paying attention because he's attacking my stuff. This might actually turn out perfect. Look at this. Okay, get some really big hits. And the Oracle might die because he clicked on some SCVs. Oh, it does survive. Okay, that's unfortunate. Didn't actually lose that much, though, which is really nice. Is that a Stalker? Yeah, he's warping in Stalkers now. He does have a third base, so maybe he doesn't have extra gates yet. That'll be really nice. So I got 2 Vikings out. Let's see if I can run by again. Probably. Oh, I can actually. Here we go. Then I'm going to make the armory. And he actually used the shade already, so he can't even shade back. Okay, he's going there. But if he goes there, I can run into the main. That's a really big mistake. Oracle comes down. Don't think it has energy, though. See what I can do here. Oh, he is playing Blink. That's quite unfortunate. I think we're just going to have to go for this. There's no battery, right? Yeah, there's no battery. All right, here we go. 4 Vikings. I'm actually going to pull the SCVs too. The Penguin Brothers against Protoss, guys. Let's see. Can we make it happen one more time? One more magical moment. I mean, I don't think he made... Yeah, he didn't make another Oracle. These Vikings are actually going to be epic against Stalkers without Blink. If he doesn't have Blink yet, I think he's going to be screwed. Okay, now he sees these come across. Probably going to try and kill those, which is somehow a pretty good distraction as well. Okay, here we go. I don't think there's a battery yet, guys. Oh, they're going to do so much damage against the Stalkers. I really need my Hellbest here, though. I wish I had my Hellbest. There we go. Okay. Maybe I can put these on auto repair as well. That could be decent. I do have more Vikings on the way, which is nice. Oh, wait. Okay, let me get the Stalker. I think I kill every unit here before the battery is up. The Vikings do so much damage against Stalker. Actually crazy. Look at that. And I'm gonna... Wait, it doesn't even have energy to kill the Vikings. I thought my Vikings were all gonna die, but it doesn't actually have energy on the Oracles. That is brutal. The repair from the SCVs is insane. And we're actually gonna push through here hard. Let's freaking go. The Penguin Brothers are doing it one more time, guys. Oh, these Hellbats can go big. Ah, almost got the big hit. Not quite. Would have been a very satisfying end, I have to say, if we actually did get that. But the Penguin Brothers do it again, guys. These Latin Vikings so freaking strong. Here we go. Actually, it doesn't have a single battery. Didn't even make one here. That's pretty crazy. Pulling pros into the Hellbats. Not sure if we want to be doing that. Just saying. That could be a little bit of a roasty. And there we go. Barcode Protoss getting annihilated by the Penguin Brothers. Let's freaking go. Look at the units lost, guys. 1153 against 4,500 with the Penguin Brothers against Protoss. This was just the definition of a brutal StarCraft game. A silly goose game. What other words I usually use? This was awesome. Let's freaking go. 35 workers killed, 6 workers left. The Penguin Brothers. Let's see. Oh, we're going to cheese Shino. All right. Now, what is a cheese we can do on a good amount of ping on the cross server here? I mean, obviously, first instinct is to go for Thors, right? Because I always do that. I kind of wonder if I could micro a Hell Battling good enough. I'm going to go for... I could actually go Penguin Brothers. Should I go for the Penguin Brothers all in? That's a pretty cool idea. I mean, it does require a lot of micro, but I guess... You know, as you guys imagine, I do like my challenges, so I'm actually gonna go for the Penguin Brothers attack here. That's gonna be sick. I mean, my opponent is really high MMR. He's probably around my MMR. I think Shino usually about 6k or 6.1k, so definitely gonna be a big challenge. Penguin Brothers is from Barracks first, if I remember correctly. I don't really know anything about his playstyle, to be fair. Like, I don't think he's a particular, like... I feel like if people are like macro only players or cheese only players, I would remember. But I don't remember anything about him, so I guess he's probably just middle of the road, can't do everything. I'm playing cross server because Battle.net is kind of dead somehow. Like, I can't manage to get on my actual challenge account. That's why I'm playing on, you know, a 700 MMR too high account for these challenges. But it's okay, I'm doing my best. Giving away some MMR to the ladder, I suppose. Gotta make my opponents happy. So ideally, I actually get some dubs on the board. All right, let's go. I could go for... Yeah, I think I'm going to go 1 Reaper, 1 Marine, and then I'll wait for like 4 Vikings in and go for it. So like a proper Viking Hell Battle in. That sounds like the best idea. I mean, that build, I actually freaking love it, by the way. The Penguin Brothers all in. Sometimes you guys ask me, like, is one of your challenge viable against like really good players or whatever? And usually the answer is no, of course. But the Penguin Brothers all in is actually quite strong. Like, you can beat pro players with that. Maybe not with Mass Viking, but with, you know, a nice helmet, timed helmet all in with 4 or 6 Vikings could totally work. The Overlord was here, that's good to know. I need to be very careful with how I show my Vikings. I don't want to show him that I have too many Vikings because it gets very suspicious. I don't think anyone's even ever tried to copy the Penguin Brothers, so I don't think anyone knows a build that is not the Penguin Brothers from a reactor starport, right? So as soon as they see a reactor on a starport, they see 2 Vikings. I feel like it's usually pretty obvious already what I'm gonna do. Now, this time I'm gonna have a Reaper, so I'm not gonna lose to 2 Zerglings. That's gonna be nice. And this Marine can take care of the Overlord for a bit. If the Overlord is still here, I might be able to get some damage on it too. Let's see. Oh yeah, actually gonna get a decent amount of damage. It should escape to this pillar. Wait, where's he going? Ah, he got confused for a second. Okay, probably shouldn't try to do too much micro here. I mean, I can't resist, to be honest. I don't know why I even said that. You guys know me. Yo, that Overlord, I don't think it's gonna die. It's almost gonna die, though. And that's already a dub in itself, because then he's not gonna be able to scout. This is the kind of Overlord that's so low. Wait, is he gonna... Oh, it's really close. I think it was 3 hits. 3 hits, roughly. All right, let's see. I think he has a 3rd base probably here. Yeah, there's the 3rd base. Very standard. That's the nice thing about playing as really high MMR players, is they're you know, they're way harder to play against, but they are kind of predictable. Like, they always follow the same patterns, because as soon as something is a little bit off, you already know that it's suspicious, because they all have such efficient build orders. I think I do need to cut SCVs pretty soon, though. I'm gonna keep this Reaper alive for like 30 more seconds, and then check if we're being roach all in. Now, maybe... Wait, did he send... I don't think he sent a second Overlord, right? So I can actually keep this Marine over here. That Overlord is low enough HP that he's not going to try to scout with it, though. So I'm just going to stay here in case he sent a second Overlord. I don't really think he did, but just in case he might. I'm going to fly this one over. The next few Helens, I'm going to keep them at home to the nice scouting. And I think... I'll go for 30 SCVs just because it's a nice round number. I wanted to cut SCVs at 29, but we're going to go for 30 because it just looks a little better. That's quite literally the only reason, by the way, if you're wondering if there's something more behind that. Okay. He's going to see I don't have a wall in my natural with the command center, so that might be a little bit suspicious. Get another depot over here. Armory should... I think it should start it already, actually. Yeah, I think I have the money now since I'm cutting SCVs, so I'm going to start the armory already. A couple more helis on the way. Now we're going to see if there's a roach war in here, maybe. No roach war and no gases. All right, that's perfect. I could have scouted with the Reaper, but I had the opportunity there, so I went for it. Now what I'm going to do... This is always a little bit of a risky move. I'm going to split my Vikings to kill as many Overlords as possible. And by doing that, you kind of trade intel for a potential supply block. If he gets supply block, I can hit harder. But if he sees both Vikings, then, you know, he does obviously know I'm making reactor Viking. Now, this Overlord is going to be hiding somewhere here, so I'm just going to make sure to check around thoroughly. Let me check how many drones he has on this base. Yeah, he is making drones. He's making Spore too. Okay, that's really good for us. Spore means that he doesn't know what's coming for him, and that I'm probably going to hit very hard. He might not even have Banelings, actually. Okay, here we go, guys. The Vikings are on the way. I got 4 exactly. I could maybe even expand behind this. I don't think you can spend your money with just this amount of production. Yeah, I do need to wait for the Vikings, though. I want it to be a big surprise, you know. Just going with 2 Vikings, Waddling doesn't seem that significant. Okay, here we go. He sees the Hellbats. Overlord is going to die pretty fast. And now we need to hope that he doesn't have Banelings or... Where the hell are you guys going back? That it doesn't have Banelings or Roaches ready. Usually, they have Banelings. Roaches would be pretty weird. And the Vikings here are such good DPS. Yeah, he's making a spine. That's not going to work. Now I need to micro this properly. I think I'm going to go for this side. At some point, I think this is the good moment. I'm going to go back and turn on this. Oh, the grenade, maybe? Oh, that grenade. I almost got him. Yeah, he doesn't have a bailing this yet. He's going to be trying to buy a lot of time. I shouldn't give it, though. Actually, I can kill this bailing this really fast. I didn't even consider that because, you know, these units don't usually kill bailing this, but here they do. We could have had the time to morph a couple, though. So I need to be very careful here. Does he have a couple Banelings? Yeah, he did morph a couple Banelings, okay. I think this is a really good split, actually, because this is mostly Vikings, which is going to be really good against the Banelings. And then these are with all the Lings and Queens. Yeah, I think this is actually a really good split. There we go. 200 ping splits, not bad at all. These Hellbats are still fragging as well on this side. I do have the money to expand behind it now. Let's make sure I kill those Queens. Probably click a couple Hellbats on the drones. Yeah, got 2 more Vikings on the way. Make sure to kill this Queen first. I can actually lift away always. That's a really nice thing about this. Like, I can always, if I'm in trouble, I can just, you know, put the Vikings to the air and get away. Now, he's trying to prevent me from attacking the Queens. Actually, pretty good surround there by him. Not bad at all. He does have this base as well. Do we need to fly away yet? I think we're going to kill that Queen and then get out of here. And I guess... this is going to go from a Penguin Brothers cheese into an actual Penguin Brothers game because we haven't done enough damage to finish the game. But maybe enough to actually play a macro game from here. Okay, let's see. How many drones did I really kill? I don't think I killed a lot of drones. I have to imagine my opponent is probably slightly ahead from this, though I did kill a very significant amount of Queens. I think I should actually go again. I think I need to gather my Vikings and just go again. I'm going to have 8 Vikings. That's a lot of freaking firepower. Wait, is he going to try to Bailing bust me? He had so many Lings outside of my base. Let's see. Where's the Lings? And I would love to catch them and just get like a really big hit before I go across again. Imagine if I could hit with +1. That would be insane, but that's sadly not going to happen. Vikings built a little bit too fast for that, which probably shouldn't be complaining about. Let's see. 8 Vikings, 9 Hellbats. Actually, I think this push is going to be pretty strong. I don't know how many Queens he was able to rebuild. I don't think it could have been that many, though. Go for my second starport. Now he's going to scout and see I'm making a second starboard and probably be quite surprised. I imagine he thought this attack was over. Let's see, there's a couple Queens here. Also a couple Zerglings. I don't see the Banelings yet. He has morphing Banelings now. Oh my god. I think he only made drones all this time, to be honest. He might have some Lings on my side of the map because I thought I saw more before. Dude, look how big this army is with the Vikings. Oh, it's actually beautiful. Okay, let's do some splits. There we go. Oh, nice blitz, actually. Happy with those for sure. All those Baileys are going to die to the Vikings. And I need to make sure I have enough Hellbats to kill the Lynx when they get on top of the Vikings here. The Vikings themselves will take care of the Queens. There's more splits. At least try to save these two. There we go, man. These Vikings are just going insane. +1 might actually finish during this fight, by the way, which is freaking crazy to say. All right, we're going to be able to kill this hatchery. The last few Bailings are going to die. I'm actually surprised he got a Bailing nest up again. I thought maybe he would have been greedy enough to not rebuild that after I killed it. Okay, and look, this is the best part, guys. Oh, no, we're in trouble. I'm just going to get out. No, I was going to say, might lose one more to that spore, but we're okay. +1 is going to finish. I have too many SCVs here. Let's fix that. Now, if you look at my gas count, I might have overestimated how much gas we're going to need because we have more than enough gas. Dude, I'm going to get servos just because I get so freaking excited when I can actually reinforce with my Vikings dropping in super fast. Oh, another bunch of free links. Is there upgrades? 0-0. Okay, that's nice to see. I have better upgrades than him, and I'm playing mass Vikings against Link Bailing. I would say that's pretty decent, you know? I would say it's pretty decent. He does have a good amount of creep spread. Let's check if he has that base over there. I think he totally could. Okay, please repair these. Thank you. No base here. Now, I would love to sacrifice these Hellions and try to get some drones, but I really need Hellbats for the Zerglings. Zerglings are quite good against Vikings, right? So, need to be very careful with that. You guys stay here. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot of units. And my scan made him even more suspicious. Which could have been good, because I wasn't even really attacking, but I do want to attack, so... because it wasn't that great after all. I think ideally I need to get some planetary. So, I mean, I have so many Vikings, though. It's getting insane. Let's get the servos, upgrade instantly. More. And actually, I can get Blue Flame as well after that. Oh, there's a couple Banelings here. Oh, he goes for the command set. Actually, I mean, decent move, but I prefer that over losing all the SCVs. All right, let's see. How are the Vikings going to do? I think it's enough Vikings, to be fair. Like, he doesn't have Queens here as well. Yeah, we're just going to have to split the Vikings and the Hellbats. Let's see how the splitties are, guys. Okay, pretty decent splitties so far. Actually, really good splits in the end there. The Baileys didn't even really connect. Look at the Vikings go. Man, this army is freaking beautiful. Tell me this army is not beautiful, guys. Vikings coming in. Oh my god, this is art. They actually died so fast there as well. I can even kill all of these drones. Here we go. Okay, let's get the roaches. I think I have enough with the +1 to overpower him forever, though. There we go. I think he might not exactly be excited about this loss, guys. Let's put it that way. I think he might not have enjoyed this game that much. Look at the units lost, though. Pretty much double. Vikings, Penguin Brothers. Apparently a very good macro style. I mean, to be fair, our opponent was super greedy. We got a little bit more ahead than I thought. Not super far ahead, but a little ahead. And then we finished it off with our beautiful +1 Viking attack. Let's freaking go. Look at this. 22 Vikings, +2 in the way. Man, I love the Penguin Brothers. It's so freaking beautiful.